Hello, Tango is here. I'm playing the Librarian, tidy up the Arcane library. It's a small game. It is about tidy up the library. I have made a small video about it yesterday. And the reason I'm doing this second video is that I realized that it is using the Unreal Engine, and there is a tool with which I can use the game in VR. The tool is called UEVR, so Unreal Engine VR, and it works. As you can see. So this is what I see in my VR headset at the moment. So I'm just moving my head to look around at the moment. But of course, the game is not supporting VR. There is no native VR support, and it shows. So the main issue is that I can't aim with my head. So there is a VR option that I could set this to HMD, head-mounted display, but some games may not work with this enabled. So it is not working in this game, unfortunately. So what it means that I would like to aim by looking at a book and select it by that, but unfortunately I can do it only with mouse. So with the mouse I can move this little white dot at the center of the screen, and that's how I aim. And the problem with that is that I would like to play this game without the UI, but it also removes the white dot as well. So I can't really do that. So I need to be able to use it. I also don't like that you always have this press E to action prompt. And it seems there is some UI issue with the textures. So if I aim at it, then half of the text disappears. So I don't like that if we have this press E to action button, because there are very few buttons in this game. So even if you forget it, you can just check your settings, and it's really doesn't help with the immersiveness of the VR. So what's this? Practical Dungeon Tactics. Let's see. Okay, there are some other books. I think it goes to that. Yeah, it goes there. And now I have a new spell as well. I can just press 4 and it drops all the books on the shelf. You can see it's still working. So if I would have more book, I could put more on the shelf. So these spells are kind of killing all the challenge the game has, and I would say these spells are not really well designed, because the first spell is automatically arranges the books in your possession in numerical order. This would be fine actually, because you can just drop them on the shelf in the correct order, so you don't have to always check the books which book is in that series. But then this spell completely kills it, because you don't need to order the books in your hand. You just press this and it will drop all the books on the shelf in the correct order. So this one is useless. Then there is this spell, which is the best spell, to be honest. So the insight spell would do that you have a book in your hand, you press this spell, and the books in the piles will start to glow, so you can find them. You have to go to them, and you have to dig them out manually, but you would see where they are. But if you have this spell, then you absolutely don't need that at all, because, I mean, you don't need the insight spell, because the assemble is just teleports all the books in your hand. It doesn't matter where they are, in which pile. So these two spells, the sort and the insight, are completely useless, because these two are not updates or upgrades of these two. So you really don't need them. You can just pick these two instantly. You don't have to go through these. And this one is useful, because if you don't know the book, so it has some weird title. For example, this one is Holy Magic, Undead Protection and Purification. So this might be Holy Magic, or this might be Necromancy. So Holy Magic is 1L, Necromancy is 1E. So the number 2 shows which is it. So it is a Holy Magic book. So this can help. Okay. Was that a proper color? Think so. Yeah, I don't have any options, so all of them are 10s, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's a number 5. Okay, so these spells are not really good. I don't have the minor magic yet, so I haven't played much with the game yet. But I would say this game could use a hardcore mode, or some possibilities to set up the spells, because it after the first few rows, so basically after you finish the first row for free, because you get these books right here, and all of them are here. So that's just like the tutorial. And after that, if you can finish any row, so just like 3 of these, for example, any small row is fine, so just a free row is completely fine. You will get your first point, and you can get this spell. And with that, it's much easier to find your second row, because you just have to use it. So you find one of the books which belongs to a short row. You press the spell, you will get a second book for it. You wait until the cooldown is finished, you press it again, and you will get a full row. So you will get one more skill point. And you upgrade the spell. So in the first version, when you get it, the cooldown is much longer, I think 2 minutes maybe, and you can pick up only one book. But when you upgrade the spell again, you will get 2 books and I think 110 seconds of cooldown. So with you get 2 books for free, you can easily finish a couple of these free book series, which means skill improvements, and you can update the skill again, and very, very soon you will be at this level that you have maxed it out. So I have barely finished 10% maybe of this library, and I already have the best tools in my hand. No ways to leave the library. So it's a summoning book. And I will press number 5 and press number 4 and another series is gone. And I really don't need any of these anymore. So maybe upgrade that one so the cooldown will be a bit faster. Okay, I think that's all what I wanted to say. I really hope that the developer can be convinced to make some options, settings, or maybe a hardcore mode where you don't have the spells, or just or much harder to get them. Okay. Because these spells are completely taking out the challenge from this game. And of course, it doesn't have to be challenge, so I definitely would keep this game mode as well. But players probably want to have, some players want to have more challenge. Because with these spells, you absolutely don't have to use your mind at all. You don't have to read the titles. You don't have to remember the setup of the library, so which books go where, because you can just press your buttons and okay, I need to go there. And I will press number 4. Where is the UI? And it's done. And another level up, another skill point. So instead of challenge, it becomes a chore. Alright, I think that's all I wanted to say. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.